lineup was excellent tonight. When you, ahead of the game, you were talking about just the force and the factor he was going to be. When you continue to see outings like this, especially as you guys prepare for October, how, whether it's encouraging or just how valuable are these innings for him?
They're valuable. He's certainly gained a lot of confidence. The pitch making, the quality of stuff. It's been just a great story this year, and like we've talked about, he's going to impact us in the postseason in some capacity. He's going to go on Friday in Seattle on regular rest, and then be ready, for the wild card series. But he's been fantastic. It was again great.
Of course, we've seen kind of the ups and downs of the bullpen, the ebbs and flows of baseball. But with Blake Trinan, what are you seeing from him tonight that just really allowed the Giants to get to him in plays?
I think that obviously he just wasn't getting missed. I don't know if he was being too fine as far as I thought the stuff started getting a little bit better. That Adames at bat, but he had count leverage and couldn't put him away. And we need him. And it was a good opportunity, a perfect opportunity for him to throw up zero. We just couldn't get it done. So it's baseball, but hopefully after this off day, he'll be able to reset and get ready to finish strong.
Steve, last year we saw Trinan in the regular season wasn't very good. October came, the switch just kind of flipped. I mean, are you kind of hoping for that type of sudden, miracle type turnaround almost with him? Or?
I think so. I think that we talked about the hitters, and not saying the hitting and pitching is the same, but I do think that the ideology is similar in the sense of as you're working through things. Mechanically, you're looking at the stat line, but once you get to the postseason and in that mind, then nothing else matters except competing and doing your job. And I do think that Blake is a little caught up in the mechanic part of it. And, the thought is, to your question, the performance in the postseason, the success in the postseason has been fantastic. And sometimes there is something that kind of triggers in your mind that it's familiarity, the competition, and you get on a run and get hot. So that's what, we're expecting from Blake.
That's it. Is it a little unnerving to kind of go into a post? I mean, you're the guy that's going to have to call him out of the bullpen, where if you don't see it in the regular season, I imagine it's a little bit unsettling, isn't it?
Certainly, I know I'd like to see some more consistent performance, but at the end of the day, there's going to be certain guys that I feel that we're going to go to and leverage, and certain guys we're not going to, and he's just my trust in him is unwavering, and so I still feel very confident. When I call to the bullpen and Blake comes in.
On a more positive note, because I'm a positive guy, did you get a report on Roki Sasaki?
Roki was really good. The stuff was good. So he'll fly to Arizona to come meet us there. And so we're going to have a conversation, but he won't be available to pitch till Wednesday. But he's done what he needs to do to get an opportunity.
Do you try to use him maybe in a leverage type situation, or because you're only going to get a couple shots with him before the postseason?
Yeah, we're still trying to win games, and so this would be his third outing in the pen, first in the big league. So, not sure. We still have to make the decision of getting him on our roster, and then sort of seeing what we have that particular night will kind of make my decision.
Back to Blake, and to piggyback off of what Dylan was saying, he was your highest leverage reliever in the postseason last year. You guys rode him for all those 11 wins, including Game 5 of the World Series. Without seeing something a little different to show me, as we talked about before the game, would you feel you can trust him in the most highest leverage in the postseason, same situation, without seeing it first?
I think that certainly, the way he's throwing the ball matters. I've got to trust what I'm seeing, and not solely, bet on the person or track record. I think that we all need to see, a couple good outings, and but most importantly, I want to see confidence out of him. And to be quite honest, I think that right now he's just not as confident. He's not as confident in himself as I am in him. And so I think the main thing is that we got to get that confidence back.
If you see Emmett pitching and leverage, like,
Yes, absolutely.
it's not something that he's done in, you know,
I'm
one or
not
two
concerned about
years.
it. I'm not concerned about him. If you look at things, he's probably gonna be in the pen. He's going on short rest. So there's thoughts of why I did what I did today, because he's gonna go on short rest, and potentially having him ready for the postseason is part of the calculus too.
Will Stewart join you in Arizona as well?
Yeah, he'll be there as well on Tuesday. And then, yeah, so we have some decisions to make, but he'll be there in Arizona, yes.
Dave, do you believe in that switch when it comes to certain players, like come October, come postseason, come certain situations, they like that?
I do believe certain players like it, embrace it, aren't afraid of it. I do think there's a heightened focus. I don't know if it's a switch, it might be a switch, but there's certainly a heightened focus, yeah. And some guys, when they do that, they get better, and some guys, they don't.
So, Brad Roll, I imagine this is kind of more of a maybe if you guys keep advancing in the playoffs, get things kind of down the road type thing?
Yeah, so Gratterall threw a pen today, got to put eyes on him, and it was good. Stuff was good. And so, you know, we're still moving forward with Grat, which is great. He's not gonna be in a regular season game. Pretty sure of that. And then, so you're looking at, you know, down the road, but just to have him be viable is important because, you know, if there's anyone that you can bet on that hasn't really taken the reps in a season and will post and be good, it's Russo.
Who you think send to Arizona maybe at some point?
He's gonna go to Arizona with us, and then he'll probably throw another pen or a live in Arizona.
Roki will not be available till Wednesday.
Correct. Because he needs a couple days off from the two outings, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.